And I do not want to go in the dark and deal with this crap, so it's fishy fish time. So give fish. Yeah, give me them pike. Yeah, so during like dawn and dusk, you have a much higher chance of catching fish. So it's a good time to just try and catch what you can. Come on, give fish. Unfortunately, the Fishing Intermediates book was not in the bookstore here, so we don't have it. Alright. And we should be done fishing here any second now. One more fish. Okay, we've caught all the fish that we can catch. So now we cut them all up. Rip up the socks in case we can find some thread. Yep. Oh, and I'm gonna be 4 for 4. 4 for 4. We got thread every sock. Cool. Oh, those are going to be proper burnt. The reason I want to get these fish and scarf on them for a while is to get my calories back up so I'm not losing weight. I still have the axe on me, so let's go check out around here. Make sure we got no zombies in the perimeter. Looks good on this side. There's a group of zombies. That's the reason we checked our perimeter before we started trying to chop down these trees by the gas station. So, the weather sucks. But no zombies, so I want to start knocking these trees back because they're kind of close to our base. Alright, in a moment we'll turn ourselves around just because we're getting pretty close to high exertion. Just going to double check that we don't see zombies back here when we peek around. Make sure no one's moved in while we were resting. Looks like we're probably clear. Yeah, the whole point of this is we're trying to get the tree line knocked back a whole bunch so we can actually see what we're doing. That if there is a horde back here, we know about it without having to get all up in the trees just to find it. This is something we will have to do from time to time, is just knock the trees back. It is one of the downsides of living in a grassy area. But I do plan on going to like the hardware store, getting a shovel or whatever, and start digging up a whole bunch of gravel and putting it down from time to time to try and keep it so there's not that many places the trees can grow. Alright, we gotta hydrate. I'll do that here in just a second. Right, before we cut down a tree, I'll hydrate, I'll look behind, make sure no new zombies have moved in. Alright, we just hydrated, and now it's time to chop down more trees. And plus, I don't like when the trees are this dense, where you can't see between them, because like this area here, there isn't an angle I can see in here, so a zombie can just be in there, and the only way I can find is by just yelling or making a bunch of noise to draw it out, or wandering in after it, which is a bad time. Oh yeah, we haven't died in a long time, Pank. We live forever. Thanks so much for that, host. If you bear with me just a moment, I'm going to get ourselves inside, and I will drop you a shout-out. Base coming along well. Like, really, the only reason we're working on the base is we knew the storm was coming, and like, alright, well, we've got the tree line has been growing pretty aggressively towards us. Let's knock out that tree line. Bankraru playing Minecraft last we saw. Alright, I definitely don't want to wander around because it's super dark out here. Alright, so what are we doing in the meantime while we wait for it to brighten up a little? Do I have... I don't have, like, any respectable amount of thread. So tailoring really isn't something we can do at the moment. I got Cav just gone bad on us. As you do. And we're just doing this because it's too dark to see. We did, Hey, Darstar. Yeah, banner loads are good. We did a, Katana Rampage on Quincy Vu. That's when he died. And we've actually had 2 Katana Rampages on this character. Yeah, the last Katana Rampage on here was a big one. Ooh, we got ourselves a big pike. We may not catch anything else because I've got no inventory to carry it, I don't think. I'm curious if this will let you go over your maximum. Oh, we got a cold. So, Private Limes did a good Zomboid video recently on some mods you may want to add to your environmental storytelling. Interesting. Yeah, nah, you're not wrong. Alright. I was trying to get the fish put away, because I don't need it right now. Then we're going to try and get in and heat up. So, as you can see, the cold is making us cough constantly. And so that just draws zombies' attention. So we're chilling inside. We're trying to get ourselves, you know, not as wet. Our body temperature is warming up so we can get over our cold quickly. Because perpetually yelling is dangerous. Luckily indoors our sound will be a little muffled, so we might not be heard by zombies, hopefully. Gotcha. If you drop a link to that video in the Project Zomboid channel, I can check that out at some point. Oh, I can just ditch the canned goods for now. I'm not going to do a lot of exercise. Let's just do a tiny little bit of exercise. Oh, this bug. So sit down, stand up. And I'm just doing the quick little exercise because that'll work us out a little bit, which should heat us up a little. But I don't want to push too much fatigue if I can help it. Come on, warm up. Did I just drink the tainted water? I think I did. Luckily there's just like 1 or 2 units, so I should be okay. Because I think it saw me as drinking the tainted water off the ground. Well, this is sure annoying. There, so we're pushing being slightly hot. Because the cold should give up pretty quick if we keep our temperature up. Oh, here we go. We're basically sleepy, so let's just go sleep. And just sleep our cold away. Alright, our potatoes are good for harvest. That'll be the last harvest we get before winter. Oh, the potatoes. Those tomatoes maybe show up. I'm really not expecting much from them, though. Alright, so we got what food we've got. We just have to ride out the winter with what we have. Hey, DJ Fly Motion. Welcome to the stream. I wish I had the other half of that freezer now. Unfortunately, it got destroyed. Alright, so some things are going to have to go. Yeah, eat those. Oh, it's going pretty good. We're just trying to figure out what we're doing. So the cabbage here is basically, every time I pulled that cabbage out, it spoiled very fast. So we're going to pull out all that cabbage, because it's probably not long. The radishes are probably not long for the world, so we're going to pull those out, put the potatoes in. Fill in the rest of the cabbage, or radishes. Give fish. And we'll put all the fish back we can. Actually, I'm gonna grab all the fish out and just cook all the fish. I don't care about happiness. I'm just gonna shovel fish into my mouth to start trying to bulk up. Because I want to be close to the 85. Because also this fish is going to expire soon, so really just hammering down food. Being relentless on our eating because I don't have anywhere to put half this food. Wonder if I can get a smaller freezer I can put here. I thought I heard a zombie. Why are those ones not cooked? Why would it lie to me and tell me they were cooked and then them not be cooked? Okay. Put away our lighter. Put as much of the fish that will actually fit in our cooler as possible. Or freezer, I should say. That's not as much as I thought was going to fit. Okay, let's do the look around, see if we got any zombies nearby, and go back to chopping trees. Looks all clear over here. We'll check back here, and this time I'm going to go over to the other side of this, make sure we don't see anything. So I don't see any zombies on this side, we're going to loop behind it. I don't know if I saw a zombie over there, I'm going to double check. So I don't see any zombies this way, so that's good. Alright, looks like we're all clear. Gonna knock down this last group of trees. I'm not gonna push farther than that, I just want to get the trees over towards the bathroom knocked out, and I think that'll be all the trees we deal with, period, for a long while. It's a shame there isn't another place I can get the ice freezer nearby that we could easily access. Like, I know there's the rest areas, but I have a feeling because of the population settings we would have an absolute war getting into those places. So I don't think that's going to happen before winter. Considering winter's only 10 in-game days away. I'm going to destroy more, because this axe is about spent. I'd like to just spend it. Yeah, it's got 1 tick left on it. Where is a corpse? And I already know this bag is full. Because we filled it up to the absolute brim with fish. But unfortunately, that's just the way it's going to be until we get ourselves another freezer some point. Which is probably not going to be in time to do anything for winter, which is fine. I've got 3 of these full of produce and fish, so we're in pretty good shape. Part of me also feels like it should be going through these bodies, tearing up the clothes while we have so many bodies in the area for some thread. But I kind of don't want to engage that right now because that'll take a little while. You have to do laps of that. We really don't need the fabric. That is another thing I'd actually like they changed about tailoring is that you had more purposes for the ripped sheets. Because as it stands, you just end up with so many ripped sheets compared to the thread that just there is no using it all. I'm gonna take a sleeping tablet, or a Yeah, I'm gonna take a tablet for sleep. Just go to bed. Got him, might as well use them. And we sleep.